This is not me sitting here saying all men are pigs, I hate all of you, because that's not what I'm trying to say. It is, however, an observation over maybe the last 4 months on YouTube. So I started making body confidence videos probably like right around 4 months ago. And before that, I was just another beauty vlogger. I really never had anything that set me apart. I'm being totally honest with you guys. I really wasn't gaining subscribers that fast. And then I started making them and my subscriber count skyrocketed. Women were telling me how positively that these videos impacted them. And I realized that this was something I was good at. This was something I wanted to continue to do. And out of all of the hate comments that I get, I would say, first and foremost, I don't get them very frequently. I don't even get one a day most of the time. But the ones that I do get are always pretty severe. There's no you're ugly. It's like people want to hurt and they want to do it as hard as they can. So in these hate comments or angry comments or whatever you want to call them, I would say about 10% of them are women who are telling me, it's so good to be skinny, your man will love a skinny woman, you're gonna get diabetes, this, that, the other thing. The other 90% of these hate comments are men, and they are not men trying to give constructive criticism. They are men telling me that these videos that I'm putting out are disgusting, that they're not okay, that I should not be proclaiming to other women to feel okay with their bodies, that I am a fat cow, that I need to go do some cardio, that I need to quit eating. And clearly these are men who stumble across these because of my thumbnails, because a lot of them I'm in my bikini doing my thing. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that didn't get me more clicks to those videos because I know that it did. I know that it's men seeing that and it pisses them off, and then they come and they realize what the video is about and that pisses them off even more, and they don't listen to what I'm saying. They just want me to know that I'm fat. God, why would they ever want me? You know what I mean? I'm looking back and I remember rewatching my videos after I really started to get these comments regularly, and they were very similar, very, very similar. Men saying, you are not attractive. What you are saying is not okay. Women should not feel okay with themselves if they look like this. They should, basically they're not saying that we should hide in a hole until we're thin, but that's what they're, basically saying. So I've never ever even once said in a video, oh my God, am I okay? Is my body okay? I want to know what you guys think. I don't remember ever asking that. I have never asked that, and I don't care what you think of my body because I have a husband who thinks I'm banging. For a man to sit there and tell a woman you are unattractive the way that you are, you know what I mean? You should not be confident like this. You should go and lose weight and hide in a hole until then. Don't even show your face. And again, that is not what people are saying, but it is what is implied. For you to say something like that, what kind of positivity is there in that? I cannot think of a single person on the face of this planet who is not doing something to be positive, okay? So if you are going to your 9-to-5 job, you are doing something positive. You are earning money so you can pay your bills. If you're going to school, you are benefiting yourself positively so that you can get an education and then get a better job. Or not, our economy kind of sucks. If you eat a chocolate bar, you are doing something positive because you're making yourself happy for about 20 seconds until you remember that it's probably just going to go straight to your hips. I can't think of a single person on this planet who does not do something to benefit themselves or others in a positive way. So what does you saying to me, fat cow, stop eating, go run, what you are doing is wrong, what does that do? Because you're not impacting me. I don't care what you say. Other women are never going to see what you have to say because I'm just going to remove your comments. And I'm really, right now, obviously, I'm talking about men on the internet. We're going to kind of get into other things later. If I am the healthiest I can be, and I can guarantee you, I'm pretty damn healthy. If I work out 2 hours a day, which I typically do, if I eat 2 raw meals a day, which I always do, and then 1 meal a day, I am focusing on whole wheat carbs and lean protein, and I am getting all of the nutrition I want, and then I come on the internet and I make videos to talk about body confidence and positivity for other women, and push other women to be healthy mentally and healthy physically. For you to sit there and try to bring me down, what does that do? What does it accomplish? That's what really baffles me. Sorry if anything's off. I had to go and dump some footage onto my computer because I talk too freaking much. Despite like everything I've just said about people saying these kinds of things on YouTube and whatever, it's not just the internet where I get these kinds of comments. And I remember, God, we must have been eating like Chinese food at the mall or something. My best friend and I were at the mall, and we were getting this food. I was sitting next to this guy and his friend, and I was talking about how much I miss being able to eat this kind of stuff all the time, because when I was in cross country, I really couldn't gain weight because I was running so much all the time. And I was like, you know, I really miss running that much. I do a lot of walking now and I do a lot of strength training, but I don't do as much running as I used to, and I kind of want to get back into it. And I have been recently. But I was saying when I was eating something like, God, I miss it so much. I would love to, you know, be able to eat whatever and not gain weight anymore. And I remember this guy just caught my eye and he glared at me and he rolled his eyes, and as loudly as he could, he said, God, I hate fat people. And I remember for about 20 seconds just being dumbfounded. And what I found even worse was there was some other guys like sitting near them that just started cackling. And I just don't understand, number one, what I said that was so funny. And number two, why me saying that implied that you should hate fat people? That isn't like an unfamiliar phrase to me. I am a product of the internet. You know, I'm on Reddit and 9gag and places like that all the time, and I see comments like that, and it just really, it doesn't get to me anymore. It used to really hurt my feelings, and now I'm just like, people are stupid. But to hear it in real life was just like, whoa, you know, I had never heard that phrase said in real life, and to hear how many people just agreed with him, I was like, I suddenly felt like a joke. I had done absolutely nothing to deserve that. And for someone to treat me like a lower class citizen or like the scum of the earth because I was sitting there eating Chinese food, talking about how I really missed the days when I could do this, you know, more frequently because I would never gain weight, just, I kind of couldn't believe it. Now, for a large majority of men, and I've really sat there and thought about this, for a large majority of the men that say these kinds of things, it's because they're mad. Number one, that we're confident in this kind of state, but number two, that we do not conform ourselves to something that they find attractive. A lot of these men just don't want us to look like this. They want us to look like every other woman. They want us to be stick thin with big boobs and a big ass. And I can sit here and tell you right now, I do not think all men are like this. I don't. And to the men that are, I really want to say, this is an open letter to you. And before, when I got to this part of the video, I got so mad, and I don't know why, but I'm not angry. I'm not angry for me anyways. I'm angry for the other women that you are hurting. I'm angry because what you are saying to me when you call me a fat whatever, when you let me know that you don't find me attractive and that no man ever could, that doesn't hurt me. But that's because I have such a strong sense of self-confidence, and I love myself so much that your petty little words mean absolutely nothing to me. But, you know, and as much as I would like to sit here and say it doesn't mean much to anyone, I can guarantee you one day there is going to be someone that you hurt. And for you to be so casual about it, and so just uncaring and callous, I would first off like to say that I am so sorry for how miserable your life must be, that you would feel the need to say that to another human being. Why do you give a crap what someone that is overweight is doing with their life? How is it affecting you in any way? If you are giving me constructive criticism, anyone for this matter, if you are giving me constructive criticism because what I am doing is unhealthy and I am endangering my health, that is fine, but I am not. I can guarantee you that I am healthier than I would say a large chunk of my skinny friends are. I don't eat junk food all day. I'm not lazy. More importantly than any of that, I am so happy with the person that I am. And all I am trying to do here is project that happiness and that self-confidence and self-worth onto other women. for you to try to attack me and try to make me feel like lesser of a person and make sure I know that you don't find me attractive, just understand and know there's nothing positive in what you're doing. There's nothing, you're not affecting anyone in a positive way. And I will never take something like that sitting down. I'm a much stronger person than that. And if that makes me come across as childish because I fight back, then, so be it. I really don't mind. But at the same time, for those women that you're saying these things to in person or, really just on the internet, whatever it might be, the ones who don't fight back, I want you to know that if you are looking to have a positive influence on anyone, you're not. You are, you're hurting these people. You're hurting yourself, because despite the fact that a lot of the times these things are said and probably no one will find out about them, I understand that. This is the internet. Your YouTube account isn't linked to jack shit. I know that. A lot of these people don't even have profile pictures. Despite the fact that probably no one in your personal life knows you're doing it, and probably no one knows what an evil piece of crap you are, that you are really and truly hurting yourself, because for you to think that saying something like that is okay and to hurt other people is okay, you're not focusing on the bigger picture that is your life and why you feel the need to say these things. Now, all of this being said, if you want to lecture someone on their health, if you want to talk to someone about how they need to better themselves because they are harming themselves, that is fine. You know what I mean? Like, if it's coming from a genuine place, I totally get it. And I have seen men who do that and they do it correctly, and that's totally cool. But if you, number one, know nothing about my health, number two, can listen to me talk about my health but don't really care and want to lecture me on it anyways because you think I'm lying, anyone else for that matter, and then you want to say something, you have no grounds. You have no right to say anything like that to anyone. Just wanted to kind of get this off my chest and get it out there, and I hope that it was really helpful to some people. I hope even that it could open some people's eyes, and if it doesn't, I hope at least you will walk away from this knowing what you're doing. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm going to go ahead and go because I don't want to make this too terribly long, but if you did like it, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more body confidence videos. Body confidence, what is wrong with me? I need to go to bed. And until next time, I love you all so much. Stay beautiful, stay strong, ain't nothing but a thing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.